I got these Acorns on my free-to-play account, and it only took me 4 battles. Every 3 months, the Mech Arena official Discord server hosts a tournament with a massive prize pool called MAQC, which stands for Mech Arena Quarterly Clash. All you have to do is play 4 battles, 1 per week. It is extremely simple, takes almost no time, and I participated in that on my free-to-play account this season, as well as last season, if you want to see the video from that. In fact, toward the end of the video, I'll be comparing my winnings from last season versus this season, as well as getting into a few notes about how the reward structure works and how the matchmaking works, which is some special info that one of the admins gave me to share with you guys. So first and foremost, without getting into too much detail, once you're registered, they will announce the matchups and you have like a week to schedule a match with the other team leader and figure out a time that works for everyone. And for our first battle, our opponents never showed up. It is an unfortunately common incident among the people who are less experienced with this sort of thing. They don't really know time zones, they don't really communicate well to their teammates, and unfortunately no-shows are fairly common for the first 2 weeks. However, since we were ready to play the battle and they were not, we got an auto win for that match, which essentially just means that we win the match by default. On to the second week. This time our opponents did show up. This one was Skyship 11. And we had a general plan to take things very aggressively and to push them basically as hard as we could. Now, unfortunately for them, it was also a little bit unfair since one of their guys couldn't show up. It ended up being a 5 versus 4 in our favor. They got a bot to substitute, but, you know, bots aren't nearly as good.
I'm gonna go up top because no one's using...
Push in. Going very aggressive in this scenario and also on a map like Skyship, which can be very difficult to kind of bounce back from, given a disadvantage, going hyper aggressive turned out to be a very good idea, and we won the match in record speed, probably the fastest I've ever won a MAQC match.
Oh, that looks like that's it.
Nice, good job, boys. That was quick.
Oh.
And so that was round 2. We did technically win both the first 2 battles. And this is where some special matchmaking shenanigans start to come into place. I'll explain it a little bit more in detail, but essentially for weeks 3 and 4, you're going to be paired up against opponents based on how many matches you've won, rather than just whoever's the closest SP. And so this one ended up being insanely tight. It was crazy close. I can't even explain it. I'm just gonna show you the entire battle. Okay, nice. We got the good side of the map.
Yeah. Dashing at mid. Oh my god, they get set there.
They got one in the middle.
Oh, max out Blizz Frost at mid. Nice, dude.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the Orion to go there, because I figured they'd probably try something like that. But he's got stupid amounts of firepower there.
Yeah. Nice.
I got a Nomad here who's stuck.
I'm gonna try to capture this side beacon.
Thanks.
Well, Todd Mob is, he's marked.
Oh, jeez, bro. They have a Seeker.
Oh, no. Deathwalker's capturing mid, but he has his ability.
No, I'm dead.
He's low, though. He's low.
Rank 5. Alright. Yes, it's okay. Really? I activated my ability like a full second before this guy. He still gets it off. Damn. Unreasonable. We cannot lose that one. That's the only one that we cannot afford to lose.
Oh my god. Get this killer, bro.
There you go. Got him. You need an outlaw there.
I IMP'd both Deathwalkers. I sent them both back.
Need to be... Alright, here.
Ah, I'm cooked, bro. Ah, wow, okay.
Is he not... Does he not see me? What's going on? It was man. Do we have an outlaw? I mean, third beacon for a second, but it's not gonna last.
Oh. This killer might be dead. He doesn't have his ability.
No, they have too many outlaw, or they have too many deathwalkers there. Not enough outlaws.
Bro, I know, bro.
One deathwalker dead. That's all I can do. They got a citadel there as well with Revoker. Shadow's going down there. He's got some kind of beam something. Is that there? Oh, it's a Deathwalker. Of course it is.
Help! This guy's flying. Oh, what the? Yo, this Todd mob guy is like
Glitching. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a LA swing. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. I got him. I'm actually farming.
Slayer's doing some good work. I mean, that's yeah, but it's not really helping if we don't have beacons. Look at their influence.
I'm gonna help Slayer capture this.
Go for it.
Might be dead here. Oh no, I'm fine.
You have 3.
Yo, we have a good amount of kills, bro. This is winnable, I swear.
Winnable, sure. No, I agree with that. Technically.
Yeah.
Theoretically winnable.
Oh, I'm blinded. Yeah.
They swing.
Okay,
They're
I'm on my
holding
last
their
one
2
now.
beacons. We need to get another beacon really, really soon. We have
one?
10,
Only one of them.
23. They have 2 mechs left total. 2 mechs. These are the last 2 mechs.
Oh, right here, right here.
This one's Solus.
Oh, they're right here.
He's
Nice,
dead.
nice,
This
nice.
is the last
Nice
one that they
elbow.
have, whatever it is. This is their last one.
Oh my god.
You guys gotta help me. I'm on the beacon, but he's got Gemini on me.
Yeah, I'm here. Let's go, RuFFles. Let's go.
We can do it.
Oh, he's hiding.
I blinded him.
No way.
Get him. Okay. He can't shoot me. Let's go. I
Whoa.
think that was their last one.
No way.
3,
96
2.
influence.
No,
We
they're
know.
gonna win on a technicality
Are
from
you
the time.
serious? No.
They're gonna win on a technicality from the time. That's bullshit. Good job. I didn't expect us to win at all, so I'm happy that technically we beat them. So we did technically lose that one, but we also technically won because we killed their last mech, and we only lost because of that weird bug that sometimes shows up where the match takes an extra 10 to 15 seconds for it to end. And since both teams technically won in their own way, the event moderators actually gave both of us the win, which I didn't even think was a thing, but apparently they had been doing that for several other people as well. But we ended up both getting the win for it. I still technically counted as a loss because we could have prevented the entire thing, but it was good, right? It was really close. But now that brings us into match 4, which, as I mentioned earlier, they are now going to pair us up against some other team that also has 3 wins under their belt. Because again, first one, we got an auto win. Our teammates didn't show up. The second one, we won fair and square. The third one, we got a technicality win. And so we did technically have 3 wins, and we get rewards for all 3 of those wins. But now we're up against another team that also has 3 wins, and I didn't find this out until later, but the one and only team that actually had 3 wins under them was the strongest team in our bracket. These guys were 10 to 11,000 SP as compared to our like 6 to 7. So I think just by showing the power disparity, you probably already have an idea of how this one's gonna play out, but it ended up being worse. Now, first off, massive props to the enemy team leader who volunteered to to step out in order to give us a fair 4 versus 4, because we told them that one of our players couldn't make it, and he was like, I'll step out and then you'll have a fair 4 versus 4. Massive props to him. He didn't have to do that. But it turned out last minute, actually, another one of our guys couldn't show up, and they still wanted to field 4 guys. We only had 3. They were all way stronger than we were. I feel like it's reductive to even show the battle, but at very least, we were able to hold on to 2 beacons for a reasonably long length of time. And so yes, that was the entirety of MAQC Season 6. It's honestly like, it's one battle, guys. Come on, you just set aside 15 minutes for it. It's so easy. And we got all those A coins from it too, right? Which, by the way, this is how many A coins I got last season, so you can see by comparison, we got a bit more this time. But before I end it off, I want to quickly explain for those of you who haven't heard of this, maybe want to join for the next one, which is going to happen in like 2 months or so. All you have to do is join the Mech Arena official Discord server. It's going to be the top link in the description. So you just join there, you wait for the announcement, and then you follow whatever rules they have to register. It's pretty simple. To explain a little bit of the inner workings of how the event works, first off is the brackets. So there are 8 brackets. They are split by SP, but the SP that they are split by is not set. For example, the SP bracket that my team was in this time was from 8,000 to 11,000, which I believe last season there was a bracket for 6,000 to 9,000 or something like that. So the brackets will not always be the same. The brackets themselves is auto-calculated based on population. So basically arranged in a way to try to even out the number of teams in each bracket as much as possible, with, of course, a maximum cap as to like how wide the gap is. I think probably about 3,000 SP is like the widest gap you can have. But essentially, the rewards are distributed based on a multiplier that's given to each bracket. And so essentially, they take the total number of players in each bracket, multiply that by whatever multiplier, and then they use that as like a weight factor to determine how much of the total prize pool goes into that bracket specifically. From that, they can calculate how much each player gets per win. Because, again, there's no consolation prize, there's no participation trophy. If you win a battle, then you get whatever set reward. If you win 2 battles, you get twice the reward. And, of course, the note that I made about matchmaking, where week 3 and 4 are based on wins. It's only halfway true, because it's a little bit more complicated than that. It is based on wins plus your current win streak. So, if you lost both of your first 2 battles, and then you won the 3rd battle, you get 1 win, so that's 1, plus your current win streak, which is also 1, and you would be paired up against people who won their first 2 battles and then lost the 3rd. That would also be a score of 2, because they have 2 wins and no win streak currently. So that's just a little bit of extra whatever thing that's added to the matchmaking for weeks 3 and 4 specifically. And then, of course, the first 2 weeks are purely SP based matchmaking. And so that's a bit of info for probably a lot of the people who've already played MAQC once or twice and are curious as to how their winnings get calculated, how their matches get calculated. That's how it is. It's like a pure mathematical thing. It's not like a thing where they sit down and they decide who they want to fight who. But for now, that'll be it for me. Appreciate y'all. Take care.